Remit today is, like we shared with you inside, is defending, winning the ball back early, in the attacking third. So defending from the front, defending early, whichever way you wanna word it. So I'm going into a phase of play. So the phase of so I'm going to work backwards here. So the phase of play is the full width of the pitch and half or 3/4 of the pitch. So if you look over there, we've got 2 yellow cones there which form 1 gate, and 2 yellow cones on the far side which form 1 gate. So I've sort of gone in between, just over the halfway line. Are you with me? And when we go into that, we'll have a flat back 4. We'll have a back 4, 2 in midfield and 2 strikers attacking those 2 gates. So you've got to run the ball through those gates. And the reason I've got that is because when we're doing phases of play, we need to be looking at working with 2 full units. So even though I'm predominantly working with individuals in a unit, i.e. the forwards, I need in a phase of play to be putting two full units in. So we're playing a 4-4-2. The unit would be a 4 at the back, there's 1, and the 2 up the front would class as 2 full units. Going against them, so the team that I would be coaching, the Reds, so playing towards those goals, we'll have 2 at the back, 4 in midfield and 2 up front. So again, 2 full units. If I was playing a 4-4-2, that fits in nicely. Does that make sense? So that's the phase of play, which we'll talk more about later. So moving to our first part of the session, it's the width of the penalty area, and then I brought it back about, I don't know, it's about 25 yards in terms of the length that we've got. So to start with, I want, in a minute we'll look at the teams, I'm going to want the red team to queue up here to start with. And so there's 2 white cones either side of the orange cones, central orange cones. So we can get 2 groups there, and the same on behind at the side of the goals. So we can get the yellow team in this case, and there's those bibs, just to the side of the goals there. Does that make sense? So 2 gates on the far side. Defending team in there score through those gates and the middle gate. That's not a goal, it's a gate. Is that okay? And we'll have 2 forwards going and closing down and a midfield player in there. Is that okay? So we'll get out there, we'll get it sorted, and so the first few minutes, I'm really just bothered about you getting what the session is, and then we'll start looking at the technical, tactical sort of elements of the session. Does that make sense? So think about these positions. If you fancy yourself as a centre forward and you're good, work hard for me, go and put a red on, yeah? And if you fancy yourself as a centre forward in another team, go and put a yellow on, yeah? And if you normally would play in full back positions, go and put them 2 on. Centre halves, 2 yellows and 2 reds, 2 blue central midfield, yellow centre midfield players and 2 reds, and then a wide left and a wide right midfield. Does that make sense? So if you can make sure that you go into those positions and then go and get yourselves lined up. We've got the balls. Oh, sorry, where's my keeper? Where is he? There he is. Do you want to put those gloves on again? Brilliant. Those. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to feed the ball from there on a diagonal or there on a diagonal. The first 2 there are going to come out and attack. Now then, really important that the players that are coming and getting the ball are visualising themselves to start with as a centre half. So I want you to do what you would do as a centre half would do. So if I get the ball here, you're probably going to give us that width because I can go back to my keeper. Yeah? So you'd probably finish up like that. So it's important for the practice to get yourselves into that frame. Likewise, we've got central midfield play, so it's going to be a 3 versus 3 in here. Yellows score by passing the ball through those cones there, or those cones, or those cones. Does that make sense? So we're going to play a diagonal. Midfield players are going to come and show. One of the midfield players is going to come and defend. The first two there are going to come and defend. And you're defending that, that and that. Does that make sense? Shall we see how it works?
We receive it, we then just play with the other two.
You play with the other two? Absolutely. Yeah? They've got to pass through the gates, or they can pass through here. Okay. You're defending those, and you're going to try and score in there. So if the Reds regain possession, go and score. Is that okay? Are we ready? Let's have a look. And play. Play. Go and score your goal. Go and score your goal. Okay, so you three now are out. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, now then, we talked about tempo. I want to be played at match tempo. So try and play as quickly, yeah, as you can. So let's try and lift the tempo. So which way did we go last time? We went that way, so we'll go do the diagonal. Play. Yeah, let's go. Were you in defending a minute ago? Yeah. Right, bro, that's fine.
Time, Wendy, time.
Let's go, you go, Wendy. Well done. Well done, Wendy. So out you go, you three. So we'll go that diagonal this time. Are you ready? And play.
Oh, I'm finished.
Good. Hang on. Just hang on. Let them get out. So next two midfield players and you come. Now then, the tempo, I think, starts here. So can we make sure that we play a ball in that looks like you would play it in a game? So get your laces behind it, play it with a little bit of pace on it. Let's look like players. Hey, ready? Off we go. Play. Yeah. Good lad. Brilliant. Good. Okay, well done. Play. Good. Come back and relax there. Just relax there. Good. Okay, so there's a number of things happening here, and there's loads of technical stroke tactical things to talk about. First of all, what I'm asking you to do is to defend those areas. To defend the gates that are put out. So, ball goes in there. Relax. The first thing I'm expecting, if they were to play out this deep, is for us to go and get there as quickly as we can. So who's up next? Get there as quick as you can. Off you go. Just stand still for me and relax. Now at the same time as you're doing that, you need to make sure that they can't play out. Now then, the reason that those gates are there, and this is your session design, is if a defender were to get the ball, they're looking to play out probably there. They're probably looking to play there and there. Or in there. If they can't play there and there, they probably then look to play in there a lot of the time. So that's why I've put the cones where they are. So can you get in there?
Cut that pass. And
stop that. Ball goes out there, you do the same. Now there's a lot more to it than that. So let's just whiz back. So whiz the ball back there. But the first thing is, can that first forward force them inside? So can we force them inside? That's your first job. Are you ready? Play. Let's go. And out you come. And play. So we're going that way. Yes, good. Right, okay, and it's really interesting, isn't it? So just relax. So just step back, give him the ball back. Good. So just come back in there. Just come back in there. Can you give him the ball? And give him the ball. So there's a bit of a transfer here, and this is what causes defensive teams problems when they start doing that, which is why we encourage that when we're in possession. So it's easy. So if Wendy makes a run in there, and he comes in there, you've got to be responsible for Wendy, and you've got to do that. So there's a swap. If you do that and then you do that, you leave that open and they score. And you've got to defend all 3 goals. So you've got to work that out. Are you with me? So same 3, gives the ball back. Wendy, make the same run and let's just see what happens. So same 3, I'm asking Wendy to make the same run. And play. And relax, stand still. Okay, and relax, stand still. Here's your player. Would you normally go 25 yards in there? No, you wouldn't. Play as you would. Come on in. Play as you would. Now listen, if you think you can get there and win it, I don't mind. But if they play round you, you're out of the game. Are you with me? So, if you think you can win that ball and score, don't mind that whatsoever. Play, let's go. He's done it again. Okay, and he's done it again. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you need to do next time?
Follow Wendy.
No, you've just been doing that twice. And what happens when you come over there? He comes through there and he scores.
Okay, so I've got to go to him and you can shoot and score though.
Right, okay, you have a think about that. We'll go, change over. We'll go from there, okay? Change over, off you go and play. Now then, what I'm trying to say, so what I'm saying to you is, yeah, and play. So what I'm saying to you is Wendy is going out there and you're following her. And what that does is it leaves this channel open.
Okay, so I've got to cover this area.
You've got to cover this area and pass that player over. And then that player that's coming inside becomes your responsibility. Are you with me? Does that make sense? Just have a think about that.
Yeah.
Same run next time. Yeah. Good. Line up again. Are we ready? And play. Let's go. Good. Good lad. Brill. Good. Good. Well done. Good. And back again. It's out of play, Wendy. It's out of play. Give him some credit, Wendy. Flipping it. You've done him 3 times. Give him a chance. Okay. Are we ready? And play. And relax. Good. Brilliant. So stay on the ball. Stand still. Stand on the ball. Can you get there quicker? It's just a question. It's just a question. Don't have a go at me. If we can get there quicker, better. You've now, brilliant. So now, what we're saying now is, if he comes in here, he leaves that channel open. And I don't want us to be played through. So try and keep the ball in front of us. Brilliant there. So well done you. Yeah? If you can go and put pressure on and force them inside, good. So you're cutting that channel off. Now then, what shoulder, stand still for me, what shoulder should you be on now? Which side? Well, if he plays the ball through there now, he's away. And he's through in there. So come back again, play the ball back in there. What shoulder do you think? Defender. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. Whoa, we're doing a session here. Stand still. Okay, so ball's that side, your left side, which shoulder?
This side.
Good, brilliant. Why? Because you're doing that. Now you've got to be careful you don't come too far over because he'll do you there. So it's there, but it's this shoulder here. Are you with me? Does that make sense? Well done, good. You could possibly come a little bit this way. Good. Are we ready? One touch and we play. Play. Brilliant. Good. And you come. We're ready. Play. Come on, let's get it going. Good. Good. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to make them smaller and make them. So now we've got that, we'll give them a bigger challenge. Okay? Yes, are we ready? And play. Good. Go and get your reward. Go and get your reward. We'd have got a penalty anyway. Are we ready? Out you come. And play. Good, good, good. And play. We're playing. We're playing. We're playing. Stop. Stand still. Stand still. You've killed us. Why? Because you know those 5-yard furies we talked about indoors? That's what you've done. You've just gone like that. can't be over because he's got the ball and you've gone, oh, and then all of a sudden he's away. So we can't afford, that's that transition, we can't afford to switch off. Same three again, back you go. Same three again, don't switch off. Think about it.
What we'll do is, because it's chucking it down.
And play!
The wet.
Go on.
It's wet.
Yeah.
We'll just keep going, do this.
Yeah.
If you then move and do the phase.
Yeah.
And then if it's still persisting to rain, we'll decamp inside.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Good. Okay, good. So, think about your responsibilities. Do you mark the player? Do you mark the space? Have a think. Are you ready? And play. Good. Oh, it's done you.
Oh,
Which?
you have to hit the count, don't you?
Five 5% out. That'll do us. Go on, get there. Get there. Goalkeeper can't score through here.
Offside.
Yes. Good. Okay. Just relax. Just play the ball in here for me. Just play the ball in here for me. You just go in there for me, my midfield player. Good. Come on here. If this left back, whose responsibility? He's on the ball and he starts to run it through there. So go on, off you go. Whose responsibility? Is it my responsibility or the midfield player's responsibility?
Midfielder.
Is it?
I seen her moving, you see.
So closest man?
Closest man or not?
Will you tell me?
I'm just guessing. Closest man?
Well, think about it. If he allows him to run now, got a problem. If he's tight enough, which he was to start with, he needs to follow him. Now, as he makes that run there, we might be able to pinch. So you've got to stay with him because you're very tight. You've got to just balance that, if when he makes a run there, and that. You don't have to go all the way, because if you look at his body position, he's going this way. And there's the trap. So watch that. Watch that. Good. There's our trap now working. But we've got to go and win it now. So we can't step off if he runs it and say, it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility because you're tight with him. You're in a good position there. Don't allow him to run across his box and be successful. Get yourself in there. Same three. Same three. Go again. Do me a favour. Run the ball again. Can you start off a bit wider again, as you did? So start off on the outside of the 6-yard box. Go on. Start off outside 6-yard box. Go on. Are you ready? And play. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Play that diagonal there. Play that diagonal there for me. Go on. Play that one. Brill. Good. And off you go. Good. Go on then. Go on. Good. Now get yourself back in. Come on. Okay. Next three up. Yeah, if you get a chance, go and win it. You go and win it. You ready? Play. Last few minutes. Hang on. Come again. No. Come again. Yeah. Are you ready? And play. Good. Get there. Get there. So think about your runs. Next three up. Last couple of minutes. Think about your runs. What types of runs are you making? Play. Clever. He's missed. But it's a clever run. It's a clever run. You've got to cope with it. If he wants to start doing that across his own box, we should be punishing them.
Coach, couldn't they hit it first time in the goal? Defender's there.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Ready? Play. Last couple. Okay, come again. Yeah, and play. Good. And what I'm saying now is, because he's come so tight in here, you can afford to be part of that. Because the two of them are in here and the other one's over there, so you can afford to come in. There's no need for you to stay out here then, because the ball's in there and he's come in, so you can do that. Last one. Are you ready? And play. Okay, and in you come, just in you come. Just in you come here. So we're going to pick these up in a minute. Leave these flat discs out, because that's the defending third. And I'm going to say to my goalkeeper, you can't, in the phase, you can't pass the ball outside of this defending third. You've got to pass it in there. Now then, that player, if he runs with the ball inside, which I would argue that quite often they wouldn't do that, but come round here, lads, come on round. So, what I'm trying to say is this. So, this player on the ball, I'm asking that player to go and put pressure on quickly, early, force them inside. Now then, if I only go half and half and he starts running the ball, that causes us a problem. It really does cause us a problem. So we've got to go and squeeze quickly if they're receiving the ball there. Okay? If you don't get tight, that gives him the ability to pass or run. So we've got to work harder at getting tight if he's running across his own goals there. And go and force mistakes. Go and force mistakes. If they want to gamble coming out there, don't disappoint them, go and get into them. Does that make sense? But if you don't, it causes this player here real problems in running at him. And especially if that player then starts to go in there. Because that player is too far forward to mark. So they're in behind us. So we've got to think about, if we're going, we've got to go wholeheartedly. We can't afford to go half-hearted. Is that okay? So what we've got now is, from that, we're going into this, and we have a defending third. Sorry, attacking third here with these discs. The goalkeeper can only play out in here. There's no other restrictions. That's the only restriction. The goalkeeper can't boot it all the way forward. Why? Because it doesn't allow me to work on my forwards as I've just been doing now, so there's no link. So working on these individuals, and actually I've got them working as part of a pair or a unit, especially with my midfield player coming in. So we've done a little bit of that as well. But can we force, so if they split, can we force them inside, and then we'll see what else happens in there. Does that make sense? But my focus is in here, taking that a little bit further forward now in a phase of play. So you would do in a game from a goal kick. That's okay, good, because that's what the yellows would do. They'd go wide and they'd go long, and that's what you would do. So think about doing that. We did attacking principles yesterday, so try and apply those principles. My ball. So your condition is you can't play out of here. You've got to play in here. Is that okay? Are we ready? And play. Good. Yeah, there's normal rules, absolutely. Yeah, okay. Just knock a couple of balls up there then. Listen, we'll put a couple of balls up there as well. Fat, ask. So, if you're on the sidelines, can you use a favour, just keep a couple of balls up there? Yeah? Okay, so, where's my centre halves? Grab the ball, grab a ball, one of your centre halves and play. So get a ball and play, yeah, and play, go on. Play from there then, go on. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, and relax. So, stand still where you are. Good. So, we're going to start from the keeper. So think about your roles. We've gone through some roles and responsibilities today. So what are the yellows going to do? He's already doing it. Are you ready? Play. Let's go. Play. And relax. And relax. Good. So just come in here. Good. Fantastic. Good. So come on the ball. Good. So look at what we've got. Pictures. So I'm just painting some pictures. We've got, don't move. We've got one forward here now, looking. Well, if he comes in there, I'm in a good position to keep him in there, which is what we've just practiced. Good position, because if the ball popped out there, you can get down over there, stop him getting the ball forward, force him inside. And now that's better from you, because in the first one, he's able to get on the ball with 5 yards and turn and play forward. And I don't want that. So you, brilliant in here, now doing that. Now, success is, don't let him turn. Don't let him turn and play out. If he goes back, he goes back. And if you can pinch it, but don't sell yourself. Good. So we've squeezed up. Good. Good in there. You can probably come across. Come on. Come on, make us compact. Come on, make us compact. Good. So we can't play through there. Where's the ball? Put the ball back. Good. So don't go through there. And we might squeeze there. Brilliant. That's fine. You don't need to go all the way over there. You can do that. Is that okay? So we're just starting to get a little bit of a shape. Just be careful if they do manage to go back to the keeper that he doesn't do you over your shoulder. So keep looking over your shoulder. So there's lots of information. Let's just see what happens now. So my ball. You ready? Play. Yes, and play from the centre half. Play.
Come on!
And relax, stand still, just stand still. Just play the ball back. Play the ball back here. Play the ball back here. Now then, so here's a question for my red team. So there's that transition now. We've gone forward, we've put the ball across. There's an interception here. Just step forward 2 yards. Come on. Can you pressurise him from that position in front of his own goal?
Try to.
But you need to get there quicker.
Yeah, probably not.
So, well, you can. Get there quicker. Because he's able to take a touch, get his head up and start passing out from in here. And he shouldn't really be able to do that. Because you've already made your run in. When the cross comes across, make sure you're nailing it in here. You go nail him. Squeeze. The ball's in here. Squeeze. Don't let him out of here, whatever you do. Are you with me? Okay, just step back then. So, where's my central midfield play? You go back on the ball in there. Go back on the ball in there. Okay, so what's your position? Right, come on in here. What's your position? Oh, come on then. Just whiz round there. Go on, whiz round there. So, just play the ball into the keeper and then react to that and let's have a look at that, okay? So, off you go. Play. I don't mind that if you think you can get there. Well done. Good. I don't mind that at all. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's just have another look. I don't mind that. Now, you didn't quite get there and the ball came out, but you know what? It was a gamble for him and you nearly got there. So I don't mind that. If you think you can get there and affect the ball, no. Come in here. Come in here. Are you ready? So same again. But if it does manage to get out there, then you've got to get his head down, bang. Now you've gone half and half and he's knocked it out, which is fine. But if you can get there, bang. And then we all shuffle across. Are you ready? And play. So just think about it. Good. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Good. Brilliant. Well done, centre forward. Now react.
Squeeze! Squeeze!
Shuffle across. Okay, and play from the centre half. And play. Ooh! Good. Come on then. Come on then. Now we're playing. Now we're playing. Now we're playing. Yeah, and play out. Centre half. And play. Get you in positions. Where's my midfield players? Good.
One more, yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Good. Go on then. Go on then. Okay, and relax. And relax. Good. Okay, just have a minute. Okay. So, just put the ball back into the goalkeeper. Okay, yellow team, just spread yourselves as you would. Yellow team, just spread yourselves as you would. Okay, so let's just paint some more pictures then. Okay, listen, what we can't affect is if somebody's not got the pace to get there, that last yard, I can't affect that. It is what it is. But if you can get there, we can pinch it. Brilliant. Okay, so they spread. So let's just go through some roles. So rather than stay central here, you start to do that. So you start to edge your bets. Good. So just come round there. Brilliant. Now in here, you've got to think about two things. You've got to think about, so just play the ball in there for me. Just play the ball in there. Good. So just stand still there for me. Good. So you go and do your job. So good. Get into line first and then come down the line. Good. Now what's your job here now?
To keep an eye on him.
What are you going to do?
Go and show.
Go on then. Go and show. And relax there. So if he does that now, what's your role now?
My role?
Yeah.
Should try and cut that ball out there.
To cut that one out. Go and cut that ball out then. Go on. Go and get in a position where you think that's right. So have a look at where he goes. Right. So the thing that we've got to be careful of, do me a favour, just whiz that out there. The thing that we've got to be careful of is this ball in here now. So we're marking the right side, but with a little bit of a run in here, is in. So you've got to do two things. It's a little bit like that practice there, where you're thinking about the goals, but it's coming off on angles. So you can do both at the same time. Stop that pass there, but keep him in. So you know the saying, see the ball, see the man? That's that. See the ball, see the man. So this is that supporting position. So you've now got to balance those two. If you come too close to here, yeah, you stop that pass, but they probably hurt us more by going through there. So we've got to think about the positional play in here. You've got to think about that player, but also give this player, so you come in here for me. So you think about that, and you think about that. Okay, good. Come on in here. Good. And think about your body positions. Now then, the ball's come out here. So what? Come on then. You have a think about where you're going to go. Come on. Now, if he wants to play that all along there, he's doing well. So can you afford to be closer in here, do you think? Yeah, good. So you can start to do that now as well. Does that make sense? And of course, right out there, you can go. Now, what happens if our right back, Jonathan, gets the time and switches it all the way out there? We just switched the picture. So as that ball's travelling then, what are you going to do? John, do me a favour, switch it right the way across there. Stick it out to him, stick it out to him. Go on then, just change that. Just change that. Okay. 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 So as that's going through the air, you could do that, couldn't you? Good. What's your role now? Where's the danger?
That way, innit?
Danger's in there, isn't it? They want to go forward. So what about your position now? Good. Good. And what are you doing now if you're dropping in there? We talked about being compact, didn't we? Nice and compact in there. Just drop yourself in there. Brilliant, because that midfield player is stopping the ball through there, but at the same time he's keeping an eye on Wendy in case Wendy starts going back shoulder. Does that make sense? So just think about those positions now. So just plays the ball. Let's have another look at it. Are you ready there? Keeper, play. Let's go. Good. Good. Well done, midfield players. Good. Good. Go on then. Don't disappoint her. Good. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, my midfield players. It's like watching Roy Keane. Fantastic. My ball again. Well done, midfield players. Well done. Oh, who's that? Well done, midfield players. So, all we need is a little bit of organising. So we're going again. Play. Go on. Let's have a look. Good. Good, you've got your rewards. Take your throwing. Let's play. Let's have 5 minutes. Hey. We got our rewards there. That's your reward. Well done. Good. Take your throwing. Play. Think about the transition.
Do my job. What you do?
Yeah, my ball. We're playing. Good. And relax. Now my first forward there's done brilliant and he's put really good pressure on and he's unlucky not to win the ball. But as he's doing that, he gets a chance of taking 2 and 3 touches and he's able to turn and play forward. We can't have that. So can you get there that little bit quicker? I know it's difficult, but we've all squeezed and we're doing a good job. Now don't let them out because we've set traps and they're working. Now we can't afford to let them out. Are you with me? Play! Good, well done. Good. Oh. Is he off? Give it the keeper and we'll play. Give it the keeper, we're playing. Play. Last minute. Good, better. Well done, well done. Brilliant, good. Unlucky, is he off? Keeper, play. Play from the keeper, good. You're making good decisions, well done. We're getting there, good. And relax. So, just play back to the keeper. Go and get the positions that you were in when the keeper had the ball. Good. Now then, this is where if we switch off, we give ourselves a problem. Brilliant. And do you know what's really, it's really good that you've recognised that. So now he's got the ball, what are we asking you to do? Come on, go and get yourself in a good start position. So he's good, brilliant. So as soon as that transition happens, these two must be thinking about splitting. So come together to work together when we're in possession, but as soon as it breaks down, can we split and force inside in a perfect world? It's not always a perfect world. So sometimes it will be that you get caught in there, has to squeeze, or makes a decision not to. Because he might make that decision, i.e. there's spacing behind, just let him have the ball, and we'll let you do that chasing. Is that okay? Hey, ready? Last minute, play. Play to a red, and play. Play. Okay. Play for the keeper, play. Okay, and relax, and in you come, come on in. Well done, well worked hard. Come on in. Well done, good, we started to get some success. Good, and there's most definitely a trade-off in terms of how much information you give out, how long have you got, stepping away, letting players make more decisions. I think it's, for us at the minute, we're trying to input in terms of that technical and tactical side of the game. So there's quite a lot of information coming from me at the moment. We've got to be careful here that we don't ask too much of our forwards. So at the moment, on that far side, our centre forward is going and pressing the left fullback, and he's willing to do that, and that's brilliant. However, if they're doing that, let's just move them out of the way, and the ball's getting switched to there, I would expect our right-sided midfield player, there's my 4, to do that. So if he drops off in there, I'd expect him to do that. Are you with me? And then we can start, so if he shows him in, we can then start to make that trap, that 2v2 in there, and try and pinch the ball in there. But ultimately, if the blue's in possession, or the yellow's on the pitch and in that position there, and the ball goes out to these two, we're asking them to set traps, aren't we? So ball comes out here to the right back. Can we force inside? Don't have to be all the way over here with him. We can start to give some support in there and remain compact a little bit there. Midfield play starts to do that. As with the first practice, we're doing two things there. We're stopping the ball go through into their forwards, but we're also in a position, the ball goes into him from there, we can stop him turning and playing forward. Is that okay? But mainly the work that we were looking at today was in there, in that attacking third, and looking at the responsibilities of these forwards from a defensive point of view. But we have got to be careful that we don't ask too much of them. So like I say, if he's doing that and the ball gets switched out here, I would expect my right side midfield player to start doing that. But the game's fluid, and it might be that they swap at different times. So he takes his position, I get that. And likewise, this forward might come over here, and that sort of happen. And that's fine if the ball's coming out into these areas here, and he's caught too far inside, and he can affect the ball and stop him playing forward, then you do that. Absolutely. Is that okay? Any questions? Did that start to make sense to you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because you don't always have to do too much. It's just moving that yard or two, which stops that ball penetrating through us and allows us at the same time to mark that player. But I don't have to be stood right next to him to be marking him. And success isn't always winning the ball. Although if we are getting in here and putting them under pressure, and we can get a little bit on the ball, it might be that we do pinch the ball. But if they have to start passing back, we've been successful.